I am so sorry, guys. I have not had the sound on the entire time. That was my bad. Oh man. Wow. Sloppy stream. Sloppy stream is a little different from what I'm usually doing. So, but I highlighted specific stuff right there for you guys to check out. Uh, and to be fair, if this has been a really weird um day as far as what's going on with the camp. So there's very specific things that I pointed out right there. You saw Shy Smith make some good catches. You saw I think somebody pointed out the name of the player that fumbled on that particular play. But I paused it and restarted that at just the right spot for you guys to see it. But yeah, we'll get into Camp Confidential here in just one sec. Let me make sure this is on screen here for you guys. So we can watch this properly together. There we go. Is that good? Okay. Make sure the sound is on. Make sure the stream can hear it. Alright. And we're going to react to this. Alright, let's go. Headphones are on. Let's do it.
Meeting, everybody hates the training camp. So I'm just warning you now. What am I asking of you? I'm asking you guys to be the brand. I'm asking you guys to be tough. I'm asking you guys to work your ass off, which you guys do. I'm asking you guys to compete at everything. You listen to the best people in the world. You know what they're all saying? Wake up every day and do more than everybody else. That's all they're all saying.
Wake up and do more than everybody else. Love it.
Every great person that you can listen to is basically saying, wake up and do that other people aren't willing to do. We're going to train outside our comfort zone. We relentlessly grind just trying to get 1% better. If we can just get 1% better daily, we out-prepare our opponent. When we're a team that takes the things that we hate to do, we will be the brand day in and day out.
Facts, man.
I didn't get a Penn State degree for nothing. There we go.
Playbook, game book.
You know, when you go down to camp, it's hard.
as football coaches, we always hate unknowns, you know. And since I've had a chance to be here, it's been a lot of unknowns. COVID, different rules, different off season. But I'm excited about that. It's like a challenge, you know. So. I love Don Toner. He's the best equipment manager there is. He's gonna get me all this gear, you know, and I'm gonna wear the same 2 long sleeve shirts or hot jackets every day of camp. Coffee mug.
He's gonna wear the same 2 shirts. Goodness. You're gonna sweat in those
My
things,
wife,
man.
Julie, she knows that when training camp comes, the grind has started. But she does an amazing job of making sure our kids recognize that they're important.
Can y'all hear
their
this?
lives are important, and so that becomes a focus for us, obviously.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are ya?
I'm good. I'm packed up, ready to go.
Impressive. You remembered everything?
I got clothes, got all my stuff for work, so thank you for helping me get organized. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Hi, Daddy.
Oni, what's up, girl?
Good luck.
Thank you. I love you. I miss you.
Family is everything,
Bye,
y'all.
girl.
Hi, Daddy.
What's up, Vivi? Are you having fun?
Yeah,
I miss you. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, have
Do
fun.
your job.
I'm gonna do my job.
Brian's here too.
Oh, wow.
Just came in off of his rescue board here.
Brian, are you gonna get in trouble for being on the phone?
No.
All right, good. All right, I'll see you in a week. Keep saving lives.
Oh, I will.
All right, boy.
All right.
All right, honey. I love you. I'll call you when I get there.
All right. Be safe.
Okay, thanks. Love
Love
you.
you
Bye.
too.
All right.
Bye.
Keep saving lives, huh? I wonder what kind of job he has. Does anybody know? Throw it in chat if you know. I'm just curious.
What's going on? So we get ready for camp.
I think we're in pretty good shape right now going into camp, health-wise. You know, it's safety. We have Delano Hill, who's coming off the little foot. He had the break in his foot. So that might be an area where we add a player. I think we're going to have a workout on Monday. Either we might fly in a veteran, sign one, or just work out a couple of young guys. We're talking to Dan and Pat and talked to Matt a little bit about that today.
Uh-huh. Hey,
yeah.
honey. Uh-oh. Police are in the room. Be careful what you say.
Uh-oh. Hi,
Yeah.
Nicole.
Hi. Wait,
How are you?
why did you think I was the police?
What's that?
When he said the police are in the room, he's like, hey, Nicole.
Why did he think you're the police?
Yeah.
He knows. He knows who the police are.
Or,
Because
how about
TMI.
how about use a different terminology? How about the bosses in the room?
the bosses in the room, yeah, the real bosses in the room, exactly,
Real boss,
exactly.
100% agree.
You're looking forward to training camp?
I am. I've never, I've been to Spartanburg twice, once on a school visit and then once on a quick walkthrough of the dorms, a couple weeks ago.
I forgot you haven't been to Spartanburg. It's,
So this will
really
be
cool.
interesting.
yeah, it's like air conditioned down there. You know, it's like,
You need a winter coat.
yeah, bring your winter coat down there. It's like really, it's winter wonderland down there.
That is the most sarcastic way I've ever heard that put.
To go with the big boy because I need all the room I could get, you know? But it's a fleet over here. I don't too much like to go crazy with the packing. I like to pack my rehab stuff like my massage gun and just stuff that's gonna give me that home feel, even though I'm gonna be gone for 3 weeks. Nah, I'm gonna go different hat than that. Gotta drink my coffee, man. I'm a dad. What's your superpower? It's my coffee cup. My daughter picked it out. Year 4, man. This the year I let everybody know I'm top 5 in the league, you know? I'm just about to start my momentum off the right way, and letting everybody know that it ain't fake out here.
She's
Turn it back
adorable.
now. That's what you train for. That's what we train for.
For the first time in 2 years, the Carolina Panthers are back in their true home away from home training camp at Wofford College, and players are dealing with the
It really is a
sizzling
beautiful
Spartanburg
campus,
heat,
though.
life in the dorms,
If you've
and
ever
grueling practices.
been on it,
Work, dog.
then
It's been a long time coming. Hey, Byron.
y'all know.
Hey, Spider-Man don't drive Mercedes. I'm just saying.
The team hasn't been here in 2 years because the pandemic canceled training camp right here last season.
It's gonna be a hell of a ride.
Now this team is much different than the one that was here back in 2019.
It's been a long time coming. I ain't played football in a minute, so I'm just ready to get back to it.
So bad news. This is the vet dorm.
Oh.
Your dorm's gonna be right through there.
Yeah, I feel like freshman moving day all over again, man. Like toothbrush, you know, deodorant, soap, toiletries, all toiletries, man. Gotta stay clean.
All candy. Training camp.
What's in that box,
My
though?
crib,
What's in that box? Candy.
my king size bed,
What kind of candy?
my 60-inch TV.
What y'all think?
That's it. It's my crib for the camp.
That's actually a really nice room, though. Considering.
All right, everybody up. Let's go, everybody up. Everybody up, everybody up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, let's go. Have a seat. Now, this is that long meeting everybody hates in training camp. So I'm just warning you now. And I'm taking all those like other 7, 8, 9 meetings I used to do and just putting them into one. And I want to make sure everybody understands exactly, at least for me, how I see it and how I hope you see it. When we all kind of have the same mindset, guys, we're going to be hard to beat. You listen to the best people in the world. You know what they're all saying? Wake up every day and do more than everybody else. That's all they're all saying. For us to be a great team, you guys are going to have to build some type of brotherhood where you go out on the field every day and you play just a little bit for each other. Now make a commitment to this process of aligning together as a team, of preparing every single day, and then get ready to go deliver on 17 Sundays. I'm keeping myself right here on that every single day. Some days I won't be good enough, and I encourage you to walk up and say, it ain't good enough. There's nobody can be here every day, and we can damn sure try. Let's have a great time on the practice field tomorrow. Special teams.
Again, shout out to the Shade Dice people, man. That's awesome. They give you those banners for free. You walk in there.
Well, Coach, I've worn a white shoe before, Coach. Oh, I just broke them out? Don't be that guy. Nah, you didn't see these. Because I already clowned me on them already. Go ahead, bro. Hey, the biggest thing you guys already know. Playing DB is about attitude and it's about mindset. And you know what else it is? For us, it's about confidence. We tell them every time what the coverage is, and we command it. Y'all with me? Y'all break it down, man. Let's go, man. Let's have a great day. 1, 2, 3, It's go time. Oh, we got action. We want this smoke over here. We want this smoke. Jack. D-Jack. That disguise right there, he's gonna throw you one, right? All right. Go get that, D-Jack! Go get that, D-Jack! Way to go, boy. Way to go, man. You came down with that pick a couple years ago. Come on, Sam. And come on, champ. I want to see action. I want to see if you want action. I want to see if you want action right now. Oh, Sam. There you go. Hey, Sam.
That is one of the most animated coaches I've ever seen. We've ever had.
You don't want that money, champ. Not on Miles, you don't. That's a heck of a job, Miles. Hey, guy, just when your best players take over right now. Playmakers
Miles
make
taking
plays.
care of business, man.
Hey, you know what, though,
Yeah.
JB? I heard you and I felt you. I felt you guys. I felt the danger. I heard it. Fit it.
Ooh.
Hello. That done got me. I start feeling
Good
it.
morning.
Obviously, first year.
That's that
being a rookie,
welcome to
I
Wofford
didn't know
moment
what to
right there.
I got my playbook out and really I didn't even order a TV because I just wanted to be focused for this 3 weeks down here, and it's not easy. And then just having a baby on top of it has really made me grow up quick.
See, now that is the focus of Brady Christensen right there. Y'all think this man isn't about his business? Think again. This man is solidly trying to get stuff done. He's 100% focused. He's not even ordering nothing on TV. He ain't doing nothing else. He's just 100% focused on that playbook and his family. And that's what's up, man. Way to go, Brady.
I FaceTime him every night, and to be able to see him, it's the best thing ever for sure.
Hey, dude. What's up, dude? Hey, buddy.
Say hi to the camera, people.
Oh, look, say hi to the camera.
Oh, he's so cute.
Hey. Good talking.
He looks even chunkier from this angle. Oh.
I love it. Miss you guys.
Oh, I miss you too. I miss you.
I was just
Okay,
calling
love
to
you.
say goodnight. Love you.
Sleep good.
Sleep good, buddy. For your mom.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. We had like family pictures with her family on Sunday before I left, and like it just like it clicked, like this is why I'm out here. This is what I'm doing it for. You know, it's all for them. And so football is one of the most important things in my life, but it's all for them and about them. So it really does give me a good perspective on everything.
That's what's up, man.
Back to basics, man. I go ice for the cold, banana, strawberry, blueberry, a little bit of that peanut powder. It just looks healthy, so I did it. About it.
Mostly it's the amount of calories that they need during the day is so high. It's hard for them to eat that volume of food. Like smoothies can help guys meet their needs. It helps replenish their energy, their glycogen stores. It's something cold and like helps them cool down after practice. So that's one of the biggest reasons they're so popular and in my book helpful.
Not bad.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach. What's up?
There's
man?
Evan Cooper. All right.
I love you too. How are you today?
Man, I'm alright, man. What's up with you?
I'm mic'd up.
You mic'd up?
Yeah. So I'm the feds for the day.
He's right around the corner.
Move in. It's like Grand Theft Auto. You can't get away.
Got the feds. Heard you're a real ladies man in college.
Hey, bro, don't say nothing on that mic. Hey, he trying to set you up. Hey, he trying to set you up. Don't do that.
Hey, bro, hey, can I tell you something amazing last night happened to me? Remember how, like, I ain't had my phone? My wife drove from my house to right up here to drop me off a phone last night. Hand to the man. And I kissed my daughter. I gave my son a handshake. And you know what? I'm like, I can't have no more bad days. It's over. I got to buy her something. Come here, bro. Come here. The legs, they great, man. You got good ones?
Absolutely
Those
should
top
buy
five
him something or something
it's
for
like,
that right there.
Bro, on the chart,
That's what's
it's like
up.
you and The Rock. Y'all going back and forth. Hey, that's how I see it. I don't know. Oh, baby, I'm a rapper. I'm the fourth Migo. I feel like these Michael Jordan shoes. As soon as I put that on, I'm the best quarter coach in the world. I'm getting number 8 as a coach. Gunners, here we go. All right,
We really got to do a way better job in our pedal. Got to do a way better job. If we're going to be in off, we got to be masters. All right? So I need us here, and I need my weight for it. Right? And I need to know where my feet at all times. So when it's time to go, back pocket, front pocket, and we out. Good, but hey, you can let him even. Hey, Jack, you can let him capture your outside leverage even more. If they throw a 10-yard out and you not backpedaling, that's a touchdown. That makes sense? All right, here we go. Now move up to 5. Burst out. Come on. Make it look good. Hey, who up next? I got a remix for you. He was like this. He's like my son when he's trying to dance. There, go. Body reroute, body reroute. There we go. Good. Next up. He should pick this. He should pick this. Go get that, Keith. Go get that, Keith. No, man. Hey, give me some. I see you, man. Go. I love it. There we go. Good. Go, Stan, go. Come to balance. There, good job, Stan. Get that, Hey, what he did wrong? Eyes out of the break. There you go. Go get that. Hey, good shit, bro. Way to feel that. Good, just like that, man. Just like that. Hey, if we do that, woo.
That's a coach right there.
Hey, good day to build on. I like it. See that Shiva shed?
I think that's what we need to work on our
Press? Take him over there. Let's go. Oh, you saying during Indy?
Yeah.
Just stepping and really punching?
Yeah, stepping and really punching.
We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Got it. Say less. Remind me, though. Good day today.
Matt, you saw what being in front of a live crowd last Saturday here at Gibbs was like. You saw how some of the younger players reacted. You have another chance in front of a live crowd tomorrow. So what would you like to sort of see to let you know that you're progressing with a different atmosphere than you're used to?
Yeah, so last week to me was a practice that we had fans at. Tomorrow to me is Fan Fest. It should be like a celebration. So, there's probably people that don't get to come to a game that can maybe come to Fan Fest, right? And there's kids all across, the region that are going to come, right? So, we'll have the players talk here and there. We'll maybe do some fun things. So we'll get some work done. But I want it to be a celebration of our players, and I want it to be a good experience for all the kids that, and fans. But I always think about kids, right? All the kids that come, and this is their chance to see Christian McCaffrey and, J.C. Horn and whoever else. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
We look forward to Fan Fest tonight. So glad all of you are here. Smitty, you've done this a bunch on that field, Fan Fest 13 times. What's so significant tonight in all the years that you went out there and did this?
Fans get the opportunity to see their Carolina Panthers front and center in
Steve
color,
Smith, the GOAT, baby.
in a way we haven't been able to
There he is.
see our fans before. And second of all, the fans get to see what is the new acquisition. J.C. Horn, Sam Darnold, CMC is back in the building. Super excited to see what is in store for the Carolina Panthers for 2021.
I mean, take a look around. These are the people, guys. These are the people that pay our salaries, buy your jerseys. Okay, these are the people right here. So let's be a good-looking football team for them tonight. Okay, when we go on the football field, let's go at a high level, play to the Panther standard. Let's get a blessing, get ready to get going.
A lot of distractions, right? Let's lock in and be a good football team at the end of the day, right? Let's go. Panthers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I've been asking everyone that's come this way about it, but I know it means something extra special to you. Worked very hard on getting the fans back in the stadium. What does it feel like now that it's all come to fruition?
Feels pretty freaking great.
If I make this, I'll donate $5,000 to charity. I wanted to make that so badly.
And man, listen to these fans tonight. So great to have them back here at Fan Fest. Panthers will go back and practice in Spartanburg for a few days and then go up to Indianapolis for those scrimmages.
What's that bear doing?
Before they play the game on Sunday.
What's that bear doing? There you go. Well, there you go, guys. That is Camp Confidential. So hopefully you guys were able to hear that okay. And you know, lot to look at this year. To where it really makes you think, what are we trying to accomplish this year with training camp? And really the main thing for me is the fundamentals, the the motivation, the energy that they're bringing to camp every day that they go out there. And today, Matt Rule says they didn't bring that energy. They came out flat, according to PJ Walker. It was like, I don't know, guys. You look at every day of camp so far, and that offense has looked solid. And then we use the Colts as a measuring stick, and we say, wait a minute. Is everything that we're doing working, or isn't it? Now we're starting to question those things. And it just really makes us go, are we in a comfortable spot as a team, or aren't we? I don't know whether I could properly answer that question without a good look at the team in person. So that's why I'm really looking forward to these Ravens joint practices on the 18th and 19th, because we'll really get a really good look at the team in person in Spartanburg that we were not able to see today in Indianapolis and tomorrow in Indianapolis. Now, I'm also kind of looking at this Eagles team here against the Steelers and just watching them for certain things. Because again, the Eagles are going to be coming up on our schedule later on. That's a very, very dangerous team. If y'all don't think it is, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Apologies about the stream, guys. We're experiencing a lot of drop frames, so maybe chop a couple of these things off. Don't have a problem. Okay. There we go. Did that fix it? That's still experiencing issues. Yikes, guys. I don't know. I apologize for any issues the stream is experiencing right now. Hopefully we'll get that fixed by the next stream. I don't know, maybe it's just this spot in the house, maybe. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you got as much out of this stream as I did. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, select all, leave a comment down below. But yeah, you get to see both of those defensive coaches in action there in Camp Confidential, and that was really, really cool. I posted a video of the DB's coach, Evan. I think his name was Evan, if I remember right. But excuse the yawn. It's late and I'm tired, but you know, you got to see both these coaches in action. It was really cool, and hopefully we'll get to see a lot more. You know, I'm gonna plead with the Panthers management. Please show us the 7-on-7s. Please show us the 11-on-11s next time. We didn't get to see them, and I wanted to, you know, I don't want to just read about it. I want to see it, so I can get a measuring stick myself of what we're doing with. You know, all of the YouTubers just got absolutely shafted right there. All the people that are really, really good at analyzing this team got absolutely shafted right there. Because if we get a chance to look at the 7-on-7s and the 11-on-11s, we get a total look and a bar and a measuring stick as far as what our team looks like versus another team before the preseason game. Not during it, before. That's what we need. So, hopefully, they'll do that in the next one. If not, then it is what it is. But I look forward to that in the next stream. Ugh. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. I'm really tired. I don't know why the stream is messing up like it is, but, you know, it is what it is. You know. Y'all are real ones for sticking around for this, man. Hopefully, you got to see all of Camp Confidential without any issues here on the stream and my reaction to it. You know, if you did and you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you have not seen it before this stream and you got a first look at it, that's cool. Hopefully you're able to hear it without any sound issues. I didn't see anything in chat, so you know, it seems like y'all didn't have any issues, so but for those that did see it, what stood out to you that was different from the first time you saw it? I'm curious. Because there's always something that stands out. The second time you watch some of these videos, you know, you know, for me it was if I had to pick out something, it would be that DB's coach. You know, again, that energy that he brings is incredible. I love it. That's the type of energy we need from the entire coaching staff, from all the players when they go out every day for camp. We need to see that. We need to see that competitive fire. That's what helps these guys earn depth chart spots. That's what helps these guys end up on the 55 and end up playing on Sundays. That's what we want. So, maybe that energy got transferred to these players, and it started a chain reaction, maybe. We can hope. It's doing so on defense, I can tell you that. But the offense needs a shot in the arm. Because these guys are just... I thought they were doing so well up until now. With the exception of PJ, with the overthrows, and Will with the underthrow picks, I thought we were doing just fine. At wide receiver, I don't understand. I've been looking at him for the past 2 weeks, and I genuinely don't understand why we came out flat today. Maybe there's something that happened, maybe some situation occurred there, but I don't think it had anything to do with the offensive line. Do y'all remember on that Monday when the entire offense did absolutely awful? It was last Monday. It wasn't this past Monday. It was the last Monday beforehand. Second week into training camp. I don't remember specifically what day. I'd have to look at my notes to be able to tell you. But it was the day that I was not there. Checking stuff out. I saw in that news article where Matt Rule was incredibly unhappy. Sorry about the yawns today. You know how it is. If you watch my streams, it's a regular thing. I'm constantly tired with all the things that I do. I'm a busy man. But hey, that Monday, I was hoping that those bad habits would not translate into any joint practices or anything like that. Apparently it did. Apparently a few of these guys kept going with those bad habits, and it showed up again today. It reared its ugly head again today. With the bad routes, the lazy footwork, stuff like that. And I wish I could have gotten to see it. So I can look at specific players and I can know exactly which wide receivers to watch from this point on in camp and which ones that I felt, no big deal, right? It's a one-off day, right? It does happen. But if there are a few specific players that stand out, then I need to keep an eye on them. And the rest of us do too. Especially going into a Colts preseason game. Yeah, we definitely need to be aware of which players those are. And you'll get to see, as a total measuring stick, where these guys stand. Notice what you did not read on that page. No false starts. No offsides penalties. Despite the fact that we were playing musical chairs with the offensive line. notice you didn't see either one of those things. And I wanted to point that out clearly to anyone paying attention or anyone that may have missed that. That's big. Because one of the biggest things that you start to notice as you do joint practices is false starts, offside penalties, dumb penalties. You know, oddly enough, we saw him on defense, not offense. You know, a little bit of grabbing. But I mean, if you've been watching J.C. Horn, that's not unusual. This can't. He's been doing that a lot. And they're working with him on that. It's a bad habit. But it's something that they are paying attention to. I just thought that was worth pointing out to everybody when looking at that footage. You know, the thing to me that we should all be paying attention to is the separation that those Colts wide receivers got on our corners was a little concerning to me. Everybody wants to throw the offense under the bus. No, I want to look at the defense. Specifically the corners a little bit. And the fact that I am pointing this out is not a good thing. So we're going to go through a little bit of this footage again, real quick. And I want you guys to see what I'm seeing. Now that you're able to hear my voice, now, you know, that I'm not muted during that whole charade, I'm going to point out a few things. So let's do that. And we'll get into this. Now, this is about where the footage starts. You know, let's look at Robbie Anderson. Look at this cut right. No, there was a play way before that. Hold on. Where they first started out doing the one-on-ones. Very first play. I'm trying to get to it, guys. I think this is it. Yeah. Alright, yeah, starting out at about 13 minutes is your timestamp. I'll give you a very specific timestamp in just a second here. 13 minutes and 30 seconds is your timestamp. Watch this right here. I want to point out this break to you. Stop there. Look at this cut. He just absolutely roasts this corner. Like he had no chance. Look at this cut. This is filthy. Look at the separation. Look at the separation right there. That's like 3 yards of separation which is pretty much a country mile when you're talking about Robbie Anderson versus a corner. That is ridiculous. My goodness. And give the man credit. That closing speed is very impressive. I don't know who 27 is. Look, I'll look those numbers up in a little bit. And I'll put up some posts on the Facebook page to properly identify certain players and why I think it's important that we notice them. You know, that I'm pointing out in this film. But, notice a little bit of grabbing there. Don't like that. Notice that throwing motion by Sam Darnold there. That's what you want to see. Properly sets his feet. Doesn't have happy feet back there. Doesn't, you know. Now we're watching the DBs. You know, that's Haynes that you just saw a second ago. Here's Dante. What a play, Dante Jackson. Go get it, man. Go get it. Yeah. And that right there is good coverage, but he still got roasted. Notice how he let that defender get in front of him. Way before that ball ever got there. Let me bring that back. You guys can see it. Alright. Notice where the defender is. He's right there. Wide receiver's right there. That's way before the ball ever got there. That's why that was broken up. And what an attempt there. That's great coverage by the defender. Look at this cut inside right there. Beautifully done. There's some tugging of the jersey, and he still got it. You know, give the man credit. You'll see Terrace a little bit here in these films. There's Robbie. And that was a prime example right there. You know, the DB's coach is telling these guys, if you saw the footage, you know, of our DB's coach saying, you know, keep him eye level. Keep him eye level. Don't raise up. Don't raise up. You know, don't be fooled by the happy feet right there. He's trying to juke you out. And Robbie is so good at doing that. Look at that. That's another short pass. Then you see the defenders. I guess those wide receivers from the Colts. There's There's 34 that just keeps getting burned right there. Back to Sam Darnold. Couldn't catch that pass, fortunately. Look at this throw. Right on the money. And JC gets burned right there, but he also has a lot of really good plays. You know, up through, you know, before the 7-on-7s. So, great defensive play there. He did grab a little bit. There's Terrace. You know, Terrace just doing what he does. And a lot of respect to him right now. He is consistently good. Alright, so now you're going to see JC Horn again. Great coverage. Still catches it anyway. Credit to 5. So here's Will. Look at this. Underthrown ball. Now this is what people have been complaining about. Now if you notice in his throw, I'm going to slow it down for you guys. Alright, so he's set now. You guys notice that extra little hop that he did right there? He didn't have to do that. Boom. Right there. That hop. That's what I'm talking about. He didn't have to do that. And that's what's screwing him up. Now, I have a feeling that's the same thing screwing PJ up, too. But I don't know for sure. That's my running theory right now. There's Jeremy Chan just doing what he does. It's a lot of plays happening, you know, lightning quick. There's a lot of footage to dissect here. Notice how he came off of that. A little late, but he still got there. Nice closing speed. And pass breakout. There's Will. Beautiful throw. Nice cut there. Problem is, look at the angle that the defender at. That's a beautiful cut. Now look at the closing speed of 26 here. He's turning. That is a definite moment where he's going to get stopped. Or that ball is going to get popped loose. He's vulnerable in this spot. Boom. There it is. That's the type of stuff that these wide receiver coaches are warning these guys about. You can't sit in those spots like that and take the wrong angles. Take the wrong routes. Or you will get burned. You know, it's just a matter of time. Good separation there under a defender. on our corner. Now here's PJ's throw. Underthrown this time. Oddly enough. You consider all the overthrows? That was underthrown. Alright, so here's Will. An absolute rainbow over the shoulder pass right there. God, it was gorgeous. That throw is what sets Will apart and why he deserves to be second string. Everybody's been complaining about Will's interceptions. I'm showing you that one. Beautiful pass by PJ right there. Medium pass. Medium range. Finally, starting to get in rhythm in the medium area. And that's been a major concern of mine with him. You know, that rainbow over the shoulder pass by Will. That's what sets Will apart, in my opinion. And y'all can argue that point for forever. There's Sam Franklin, the flag. And that is it. Alright, well, there's your film breakdown. But I wanted to show you that. So I felt like, you know, when you really break that film down and you see Will make throws like that, and I've been watching him since the third day of camp make throws just like that one that are positive. Everybody wants to focus on the negative because it's the internet. No, look at the positive throws of Will Grier. Then you'll start to see what I'm seeing. Then you'll start to understand why I'm pushing for him to be number 2. And you see all these underthrows from PJ Walker that are doing the complete opposite of what Will is doing. And you go, oh hey, wait a minute. Maybe I should rethink this little debate that we got going on here for a number 2 spot. Maybe I should pull a 180 here. You know, and get off the train, the PJ Walker train here for a moment. And that's kind of what I did too. I pulled a 180. As soon as I started seeing both these quarterbacks doing what they've been doing this camp, I said, hold the phone here. It's like, this isn't PJ. You know, if you've been watching 2019, 2020, that's not your average PJ. And I don't know what's happened to him. I'm disappointed. Because I know he can do better than that. We all know he can do better than that. We've seen him in preseason last year. We've seen him in preseason in 19. We know he's better than that. You know, I don't know what's going on. y'all can tell me, man, because you look at the footage of his throws, they're the exact same on his good throws as they are on his bad ones. Like, explain to me how that happens. Same feet, same arm, same technique, same everything. I don't get it. Help me out here, folks. I don't get it. And I'm one of the best out there at really spotting this stuff. And for some reason, after watching this for a week and a half, I still haven't spotted it yet. You know, and I'm going, huh. Okay, give it another week. Maybe something will show up. Maybe I'll notice something. Nope. Same old PJ. Yeah, and I'm like, something's got to give here. The fact that both of them are listed at number 2 on the depth chart, on the first unofficial depth chart, says to me, these coaches don't understand what's really going on here. Which surprises me. They're looking at the same things I am. Yeah. Now here's the question I'll pose to chat here. Here's the question. Would you rather have Will Greer's underthrows that lead to picks? Or would you rather have PJ's overthrows where they're incompletions? Obviously, you want neither one, but which one would you rather have going into the Indianapolis game? Naturally, most people are going to say PJ's overthrows. But then you got to rethink that and go, wait, that's dead drives. That's just as bad as Will turning the ball over. The difference is field position. And that's where you're going to see PJ have a slight edge, unfortunately. Despite Will Greer's amazing rainbow throws that have been on the money, on target, medium and deep balls, but those underthrown picks cast a large shadow on why he has not totally earned the second spot yet. I mean, until he gets out of that shadow, it's going to be still a 50-50 battle. And the coaches are sitting there going, when is he going to get out of that shadow? When is it going to happen? We watched this for 2 weeks now, and it still hasn't happened yet. We go into Indianapolis, it still hasn't happened yet. There's another pick. You know? I think, to me, do you think he can get those touchdowns before he throws a pick? That's a question I've got. You know, how long does he go before he throws a pick? PJ hasn't thrown picks. The thing is, you know, you saw one underthrown ball from him today. That's it. Out of that 20 minutes of footage. Now, what I wanted to see was the 7-on-7s and the 11-on-11s. Then we can truly see the difference between the two. And I can actively point out in that footage, you know, which one's got the better accuracy. It's Will by a long shot. But you would never know that until you see the footage and you can break it down. There's so many throws that I've gotten on camera that most people have not. That are really, really solid throws from Will. And I'm trying to get more and more footage of PJ so I can show you the difference between that and the hospital passes that PJ's throwing. One such hospital pass landed Keith Kirkwood in a concussion protocol. So there you go. That's gone viral. That should tell you all you need to know. Right there. As long as we keep seeing passes like that from PJ, I don't see a number 2 spot in his future. I'm sorry, I just don't. When you're putting our players at risk during preseason, not even in the first preseason game, but the training camp? No. You don't see Will Grier doing that. Yeah, he throws picks, but he doesn't get our wide receivers killed. That's the difference. That's why Will deserves number 2 spot. By a slight margin. Very slight margin. Razor thin margin. But yeah, I've got a big problem with that because if we go into, the rest of these preseason games not knowing who's going to be number 2 and still debating this, how's that going to look once we get into the regular season and we're still trying to figure out who the number 2 quarterback is and we still don't know? So the negatives outweigh the positives. We need that status quo to change right there. That's what we need. One of these two has got to pull a rabbit out of the hat and become that number 2. Or we're going to be in big trouble. Because if Sam Darnold goes down, then it becomes a 3-ring circus. Nobody wants that. Nobody. Especially not the 2 quarterbacks that we're trying to debate about. Because they're going to put that whole battle right there is going to go right into the limelight at that point. No one's really paying attention to it right now. But just wait. If that offensive line does not do their job, Sam Darnold goes down, we get another injured quarterback, here we go again. Except this time, it's worse with the backup role battle. That is the last thing we need is that battle going into national news. So we've got to solve it in the next 2 weeks. It's got to be solved. There's no way around it. You can't just wait for it to go away now. It's got to be solved. So I encourage that quarterback coach to start really, really buckling down. Looking at tape, looking at both of these guys, watching the footwork, watching the technique, watching everything. I encourage the quarterback coach to really buckle down and redouble his efforts. Because if we don't solve this problem, Sam's down, this is going to be bad. This is going to be real bad. You think the linebacker problem is is the main issue right now, that's going to look like Lucky Charms compared to this. That's going to look like kids' cereal compared to this nonsense right here. I want this problem fixed. And I know everybody here does. And I know it's frustrating. But, there's only so much we can do. We can be vocal, we can make our opinions known on this, we can make it known that this is a major problem coming up. It's up to all of us to make that happen and make that go viral. Because if we don't get that done, the management will never notice it. The offensive line for now doesn't concern me. The fact that we are going musical chairs with them again, that does. We've had, 4 years of musical chairs with the offensive line, but because of injuries, though. In this particular case, half of them are injured. The other half are taking personal days because of family issues. Personal issues are not a problem. That's fine. But when we look at it in the huge scope of things, what has that done as far as building chemistry for our offensive line? We've never had a set 5 straight guys that have stayed out there on any one roster spot. Depth chart spot. We've never had a straight string of guys that we know we can count on yet. We've been playing around. We've been toying around. It's like, are we going to get serious about this, or are we going to play Geppetto and act like Pinocchio is the best thing ever while we're watching Pinocchio's nose just grow bigger and bigger and bigger, just ignoring the problem and just lying about it to ourselves and to the media and to everybody else? Is it time to do something? Or are we just going to sit on that problem too? I don't want to have to be that guy that points this stuff out. But if I have to be, I have to be. That's how it's been since the Super Bowl in 15. And if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes to get the management's attention. If we have to keep driving these points home, we'll do it. And that's why I know I can count on y'all. Y'all have just as much backbone as I do in this YouTube community that we built here. Y'all aren't afraid to speak up and say stuff. Nobody in this fan base is, really, to be honest. What I've noticed over the past 5 years is it's become like an internet shouting match between our fan base. Whoever shouts the loudest wins and gets their point across. And it's just like, guys, really? Is this how we're doing things? If that's how we're doing things, we're no better than Philadelphia. Oh no. We saw how they celebrated their Super Bowl. I mean, really. We can be better than that. As a fan base, we can be better than that. And we need to be better than that. We gotta start pointing out these weaknesses. We gotta start making these problems known before they rear their ugly heads, before they reach the media, before they become season-killing issues. And that's why I'm as vocal as I am. I want this team to succeed just as badly as you do, if not more. You know, because I've got a YouTube channel. So, yeah, my success depends on the team's success. And that's how it should be. You know? That's how I want it. Yeah, and I don't take this platform lightly at all. I never did. Look, guys. I was one of the few people in each one of these fan groups and social media on the Panthers pages, main social media pages, that actively spoke up and said what needed to be said. And everybody but the people that agreed with me ostracized me. And I said, okay, watch and wait and let's see what happens. I'm going to prove to you that I'm right. And look what happens. A month later. Well, what do you know? Where are all those people that ostracized me about a month ago? Y'all are real quiet now, aren't you? Y'all are real quiet. It's like, and I'll never be that guy that goes out of his way to say, I told you so. I'm not going to be that person. I'm not egotistical. I'm here for the team, and that's that. And if y'all think differently, then you're misreading me. You know, I don't like the fact that PJ Walker is the one that called out our offense. Yikes. The man that's been overthrowing everybody, all the wide receivers, the man that got Keith Kirkwood put in a concussion protocol with his overthrown ball that was a hospital pass ball, is the one that's calling out our wide receivers? I don't know how to feel about this. How do y'all feel about that? That's our third string quarterback calling these guys out. Third string. This isn't Sam Darnold. This isn't Will Grier. No, this is PJ calling these guys out. This isn't Coach Rule. This isn't the offensive coordinator. This isn't Scott Fitterer. This isn't any of the main guys calling these guys out. This is PJ. PJ. That's not good. It's not good at all. I better see these wide receivers redouble their efforts, triple their efforts tomorrow. After seeing that right there. No one's going to pay attention to that. I promise you, because nobody watches the pressers from the third string quarterback. Nobody. Name one person that does that besides media people and people that are paid to do that. I'm one of the few that does. If you're a Panthers YouTuber, you're paying attention to it. But nobody's going to call it out. I will. Again, I took that small group of people that got ostracized with me. And we came to YouTube. And this is how that channel started. Realistically, that's how this channel really started. Is we were not afraid to speak up when necessary. And say to these people, oh hey, maybe these people might have a point. And we need to start paying attention to them. Once those numbers started growing. Yeah, and it was mostly just people that in this fan base that just really enjoyed the content, and and I love every one of y'all, man. Y'all are fantastic. I really feel like, this is a family. And when I call y'all the Keep Pounding crew, I mean it. We're all a crew. That's how it feels to me, the first 4 or 5 people, that started agreeing with my opinions and started paying attention to me, we all felt like a crew, man. And I was just like, hey, what if I take that to YouTube? What if I go viral with this and try to get a real platform and get my voice heard? And get all our voices heard. That's where we are now. I'm so proud of y'all, man. Y'all made this happen. We wouldn't be here if y'all didn't make this happen. So, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, man, thank you for hearing what I have to say and really, really listening and having an ear for details like I do. Y'all are awesome. Speaking of which, let's go to chat. Anthony Rochelle. How you doing, buddy? Looking forward to Sunday's game. Will Greer can have the number 2 spot. He can, and he should. I've spoken enough about that today. But yes, he should. There's no reason why he shouldn't. Respect to you for hanging out and chilling out in chat. But I'm waiting for the answer to that question. But yes. I had one person ask me, is PJ Walker still on the roster? Yes. Why he's not on the hot seat at this point, I don't know. But I think after today's presser, I may be able to make a case as to why he shouldn't be on the hot seat as much as he is. But, yeah, to me, he should definitely be there. You throw a hospital pass that gets a guy in our training camp put in a concussion protocol, absolutely he should be put on the hot seat. Everybody ignores him. Why? Oh, because he's a quarterback? That's why you... Yeah. Because he's a quarterback, now we just ignore that? Because he's a quarterback, now he's got an excuse. No. No. If we use that logic, Cam Newton should be on the hot seat every time we put a freaking wide receiver on the concussion list. Or on the injured list. That's ridiculous. Look at all the quarterbacks that would be put on the hot seat if you did that. And most of them are held accountable. 90% of them out there are held accountable for that. Yet our third string is not. Because, wait, is our third string? Why should we pay attention to that? See, nobody thinks about who threw that ball. No one cares. No, all they care about is the hit. And that's why TJ is gone. And not in a Panther uniform anymore. He's not the only one responsible. No one calls it out but me. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Not a single Panthers fan group on Facebook, not a single YouTuber, nobody calls this out but me. I don't get it. And I'm telling you, I listen to everything. I pay attention to everything out there. I'm not saying he needs to be released. I'm saying he needs to be on the hot seat. That's what I'm saying. We need 3 quarterbacks. Can you find a quarterback that's actually better than PJ at the moment in the free agent list? That's my question. You know, that's why he's still here. And I have zero problem with that. But my question is, why is he not put on the hot seat? You're putting Troy Pride Jr. on the hot seat for fighting with the guy. Why can't we put PJ Walker on the hot seat? Makes no sense to me. It's none. None. You know. Then we hear Robbie throws blows with somebody today from the Colts. He gets put on the hot seat. But of course he's Robbie. You gonna cut him? You gonna trade him? No. Not on your life. So what's so different about those 2 guys than PJ? Veteran experience. But you can't use that. Nope. Troy Pride Jr. has been here for 2 years, at least. Robbie's been here for 2 years at least. PJ's been here for 2 years at least. Can't use that excuse. So, what excuse are we using this time? I don't understand it. We can't use the offensive line as an excuse. That's not legitimate anymore. Not in training camp. Listen, guys, it's real simple. We can't cut PJ. But we gotta hold everybody responsible for their actions. We can't make exceptions. Matt Rule's over here like, we gotta put everybody on the hot seat that does things, you know? That we gotta hold everybody responsible. PJ goes, Am I chopped liver? Am I home free? Did I just escape with my tail between my legs? Like, man. And then you got the man, PJ, in a press conference today saying, oh, well, all the wide receivers were flat. PJ. No, man. You don't get to do this. Okay? You don't get to do this. After you were the one responsible for Keith being in the concussion protocol. You don't get to do this, bro. I don't get how the management is allowing this man to get a freaking pass on that and this too. How long are we giving this man a pass for? I don't understand it. He's like the golden goat, apparently, that just gets a pass every time. Like, is he giving y'all like free candy? What the heck is going on here? Is he hooking y'all up with something? Do y'all have like connections with people's wives? Like, what's going on here? I don't get it. Did he buy y'all a new yacht or a BMW or something, and we just secretly don't know about it? What's the difference? What gives him the right to come out here in a press conference and say, oh, everybody's flat? That's not your job, PJ. That's Coach Rule's job. And he did it, by the way. He already did it. You come in there 2 minutes later and you just go, oh, the wide receivers are flat. Just repeating everything the coach says. It's like, killing me, man. You're killing me. I love you, buddy, but you're killing me. You can't do that. That's negative press for us. Right? That's negative. After the coach says something like that, holding everybody accountable, I fully expect you to come in there and say, yeah, I connected with a couple of passes. We did pretty good, you know. And you know, let's see how things go. Let's see if I can build on it. Not, oh, these wide receivers are flat. They don't do their job in it. Meanwhile, there's plenty of footage in the past 2 weeks of you overthrowing everybody. Literally every wide receiver on the freaking roster. He's overthrown at least once. So please tell me how this is not landing him on a hot seat. I don't get it. You know, I don't think he needs to be released, though. We're really thin at quarterback right now. I don't think releasing him is the right thing to do, but yeah. Like I said, if y'all find somebody better than PJ out there on the free agent list, throw them at me. Throw some names in chat. Throw some names in the comment section if you're watching this later on. I want to hear. I will respond to every one of those comments. I swear I will. I'm legit curious. Linebackers continues to be the other problem that we have. Now, do I have faith in Luvu right now to get the job done? Maybe. Do I have faith in Christian Miller to get the job done? Maybe. Is he a Denzel? Is he a Perryman? No. But he'll get the job done for you. That's why he's a second stringer. Third stringer. What have you. We still don't even know what these guys are, depth chart wise, because we've had so much going on at that position right now. Again, it's like the offensive line. It's like playing musical chairs. We don't solidly know who's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know. And that's the problem. There's no consistency there. And until we see some real consistency, these preseason teams are going to blow us up. You're going to see it against the Colts. They're going to blow us up. Yeah. Perfect example of that. Christian McCaffrey with the second team offensive line gets blown up in the backfield. That's the offensive line. Inconsistency. Because we've had to move people around so much. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm getting sick of this musical chairs business. I want 5 solid starters that I know are going to help us get at least halfway through the season without getting injured and get the job done. Just give me at least half the season. That's I'll even take that at this point. We can't even have that. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say to our management. I don't have any suggestions. Maybe y'all do, but these injuries are killing us. Yeah, and we circle the wagon back to that. I hate doing it, but this is all we seem to be doing for the past 5 years. It's just circling the wagon. And this is year 6, since the Super Bowl. We're still circling the wagon. Sooner or later, that cycle's got to end. And we got to find a way to do it. If y'all find something that I don't know, please do throw it out there. Maybe it's a new nutrition plan. Maybe it's a new exercise. Maybe it's something. Yeah, maybe it's a handful of new exercises. I don't know, man. Just something. I'm willing to try anything at this point. I don't know about y'all. Whatever is necessary. Speaking of injuries, I was watching a little bit of that Eagles preseason game on NFL Network earlier. That's how I started the stream. Because I wanted to get an idea of what that roster looked like. Up and down completely what these players look like. Because we're going to see them in week 5, and it's going to be a major factor. Injuries are going to be a major factor right at that point. If we don't get a win against Philly, that's going to snowball. Just like it does every year. And at that point, we're coming right out of Dallas. You're looking at 3-0 going into Dallas. I believe that. I believe that's a real possibility. Now, what happens in Dallas will affect our team chemistry. They got a loaded roster. I've shown you that on the last stream. You know. And, you know, you can look it up for yourself. It's a loaded roster. They've been building in the offseason. So, if we come out of Dallas with a win, and it's not going to be like that Thanksgiving in 2015. Everybody wants to go back to that game. No. Totally different team. Totally different roster. If we can come out of Dallas with a win, then Philadelphia and Minnesota become trap games. Legitimate trap games. Especially Philadelphia. And people are going to think I'm crazy. They're going to think I'm nuts. But when you start looking at both of those rosters and taking them seriously, and not just saying, oh, well, you know, the Vikings are dealing with the quarterback issues, you know, due to COVID and all that. Yeah. We can beat them. The Eagles don't look very strong. Whatever. But when you start taking those rosters seriously, like our boys did last year, when you go into that game taking everything seriously and not falling into the trap of, oh, this is going to be an easy win. There are no easy wins in the NFL. Let me repeat that for people that do not understand that are slow, that are just now learning this. Because if you're just now learning this, you've been hiding behind a rock instead of watching these games. I don't know what perspective you guys are watching these games in, but it must be some kind of weird tunnel vision. Because the way I see it is, there are no easy wins in the NFL. Okay, I'll grant you the Jets. But the rest, no. Even the Jaguars test you in some way, shape, or form. Come on. Even the Bengals test you in some way, shape, or form. They've even got a couple of weapons. Come on. You can't sleep on any team in the NFL. Especially the Eagles and Vikings. That division. And I will say this. Washington was the only team that really wanted that division that last year. They're the only ones. Yep, Cowboys didn't want it. They were trash. Let's be real here. Yeah, so Washington squeaks out that division win. And you're thinking, okay, well, all of these teams in this division are trash, right? You go into 2022, and there's a few other teams and other divisions up there that are trash in the NFC as well. Going to 2022, these teams are built back up. They're stronger than ever. They're in the playoff hunt again. They run us over. if we aren't prepared for them and fully built up, and then everybody thinks, oh, they're Super Bowl contenders again. That's how it works. They recycle. Meanwhile, we're sitting right in the middle, where it's 6 wins, 5 wins, 8 wins. Please tell me how we're improving when this injury bug just keeps killing us every year. You know? Tell me how we're getting out of that. Tell me how that status quo changes, because for me, I'm not seeing it. Until we start preventing the preventable injuries. I'm not talking about just football injuries. I'm not talking about like injuries, freak injuries that just randomly happen when you're playing the game. I'm talking about preventable ones. I'm talking about stuff that happens in the OTAs, off the field, on the field even. We do some stupid things, such as take the wrong angles if you're a wide receiver. Another example is PJ Walker's hospital passes. These are the preventable injuries. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we can fix. And if we don't fix them, we're right back where we were last year. Yes, this schedule looks nice. It looks like, we could maybe get 8 to 10 wins, maybe, at the most. Which is real nice. We could get into the wild card hunt. Possibly get a wild card spot. If we stay healthy, at the star positions. Sure. I can see it. But I can also see the realistic side of it, where we end up 6 wins again. With a star injured receiver, star injured running back maybe, or a star injured corner. Or even Jeremy Chin. I don't want to be that guy that puts a jinx on any of our players, but it can and will happen in the NFL. So many times it's happened with this team that it's terrifying. And I say to the players, guard your health. And I'll say this statement as many times as I have to say it until it goes viral, put this on a t-shirt, put it on social media, put it everywhere. I don't care. The healthier we stay, the better we play. And I'll say it again for people. The healthier we stay, the better we play. I want that as a mantra for this team going forward. We need to make that our mission statement. Otherwise, we're never going to change the status quo. We're just going to keep getting destroyed by the enemy that is the injury bug. So, that being said, I like the seriousness that they took by including the nutritionist in that Camp Confidential video. I like that. That's one thing. During 2019, Ron Rivera tried to put in that new nutrition plan and new exercise plan, and I think she was part of that. That came along with that. They hired a team nutritionist. And if you look at the NFL for so many years, that was never really a focus. But nowadays, when you look at it in the current decade, look how many star players have been injured because they're not taking care of themselves properly. And that goes back to what I was saying about preventable injuries. You can prevent some of them, but you can't prevent all of them. But nutrition and new exercises go a long way towards fixing that problem. I truly believe that they were onto something with that. And I wanted to see like what the results of that were, where did they go with it? You know, can we implement that in Matt Rule's system? Can that be a thing? So when you look at the warm up stretches and stuff like that, does that stick out to you now? You know, because before you're thinking, okay, well, these are just warm up stretches, right? These are just leg stretches, nothing to see here. You know, it's like the warm up drills. You know, you don't see the long term effect of how those carry into the 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s, which then carry on into preseason games, which then carry on into regular season games, you know, and affect our overall record in the year. Those little things that we're doing right is what carries over or do wrong. You look at the patterns. It's all about patterns. You can either fall into a good pattern or you can fall into a bad pattern. And Matt Rule has said that in a different way, you know, but he said it. And I was just like, thank you. Finally, a coach that understands that. You know, it's taken forever for us to finally have a coach that understands that in Carolina. God bless this man. We needed him more than we ever knew. You watch the history of this team, it's just been 3-ring circus after 3-ring circus of just mismanagement. And now Matt Rule comes in and just says, oh, hey, no, I'm setting the tone. We're doing this a different way. And the way he's doing it, with installing piece, overlapping with piece, overlapping with the next piece, overlapping with the next installment in training camp, is brilliant. I've never seen it done this way. And I think, most coaches just have a certain way of doing things. You know, they put certain drills ahead of other drills, and they just, they got their own system. Matt Rule says, nah. He knows exactly what he wants to do. And he's doing it flawlessly. You know, we may be behind in some areas. And that's okay. That's why we have an entire month's worth of training camp days to get it right. That way, if we have to go back, we have to go back. That's fine. You know, if we get delayed in the installment process because of a certain few drills, you know, we go back and we redouble our efforts. We get them right. And there's something to be said for a coach that's willing to do that. He's willing to do that. So, yeah, I like to think, you know, Bill Belichick may be doing the same stuff up in New England. But I don't know for sure. You know, but successful coaches know how to do stuff like that. And it translates. Yeah, this is a domino system. It really is. And clearly I'm not the person that has trademarked that, but my point is, these guys know what they're doing. Have some faith. Take the time to really focus on what those fine-tuned details are, and you'll see results. That being said, we'll see how the season goes. Shout out to the real Zero Chill. Keep pounding, brother. Well said. And I think that's a good way to end this stream. See you guys next time. Keep pounding. I hope this stream finds you happy, healthy, and well. If it does, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, select all, leave a comment down below. And if you're interested in joining the Fantasy Football League, please do so by leaving a message in chat, comment section, or on the Facebook page, Keep Pounding in all caps. You can also PM me there, and I will reply to it. We're just doing it for fun this year, so no prizes this year. Sorry guys, but that's how it is. But thank you guys for showing your interest. There's 11 spots left. Go do it. You'll be glad you did. Trust me. Show your knowledge. Love to do it. I can personally send you a letter signed by me congratulating you on being top 3. And we can also chat in a Zoom call or something like that on stream. Maybe we'll do that. But thank you guys so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep pounding.